In today's video, I'm going to be setting up the Joomla Training Cohort site so it has public content, but also some content that is private, waiting for people to log in with their accounts to view. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to watch me work live stream number 100. I'll check the number here, 193. Here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also work on Joomla sites, maintain them, build them, migrate them to Joomla 4. So if you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or even just to get you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. All right, so we will just cut right to the chase and turn our attention to the screen, and we will proceed from here. Oh, forgot to say, yes. Today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru. Get a free site audit for your Joomla site. While you're there, check out all the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And yeah, use code Basic Joomla. You get you get a month's free. All right. Now we're going to change over. I already said hi to Bjorn and Chris in chat there. I'll say it with my voice. Change my glasses here. Now, yes, the Joomla Training Cohort. Did I call it core before? Yes, Mary says mysites.guru worth every penny. And Bjorn's, wow, correct number. Yes, I'm working on it. I'll just show you sort of what I had set up. Now, some of the videos that I'm making for the Joomla Training Cohort are on excuse me, are on client sites. And so I'm uploading those videos to Vimeo because I just don't want to have that just out there easily accessed on the web. Of course, right now it's free, free to create an account to access those. So it's not, and there's not really anything on those videos that's like super secret. But I just have to be careful when making videos that I don't reveal information. So just having them behind that that login makes it a little bit easier to make the videos. I don't have to worry too much as much. Anyways, I had a really interesting problem because in Vimeo, and I think here I'll just show you. Let's go to my Vimeo account here. Now Vimeo is great. Bjorn says I should have a number ticker. Yes, I should have a number of things. And maybe someday I will. So here we are in my Vimeo account. Here's the one video that I have on the Joomla Training Cohort here. And when we go into it, you will see, and this is still very new to me, so I have to, here's the privacy settings here. So I have this set to hide from Vimeo, so nobody can find this out on Vimeo and watch it. But I also have it set down here. I have to turn my camera off here. Which one is that? Which one is that? Probably this one here, right? Yeah. Down here in the bottom right, you can see where can the video be embedded. It says specific domains, and then way down here, we've got cybersalt.com. So the great thing about that is that I can hide this video from Vimeo, so no one's going to just stumble across it or find it somehow on Vimeo. And then I can also only play it back on cybersalt.com, which is great because then I can put it on a page that only can be seen if someone is logged in. So in that sense, I have great control over it. And this is an excellent video solution. YouTube does not have this. With YouTube, I guess with YouTube I could hide this and then I could still embed it on here, but still it's YouTube, and I think I just wanted to do this, and this really controls the playback. So now the problem that I was running into was this controlled playback was not working. I could not get it to show on my cybersalt.com page, even with it set with permission. And what happened was that it turned out that I had one of the security headers that I had was in place, in the HT access was preventing the information from going out saying what site the stuff was actually being. When Vimeo looked to say, hey, is this a domain we can play this on, that information was being totally hidden. And so I turned that security header off and it started working. In the meantime, though, what I'd done as a workaround was this. Now, if we go up to Joomla and Joomla Training Cohort, let's go to case studies. What I did was I set it up so that you couldn't see the article at all unless you were logged in with the free membership. I did some cool things here. So for instance, this is a module, and this module only shows if someone is viewing it as other than, I think I have it set to view other than if you're logged in with a Joomla Training Cohort membership, cohort membership. And once you are logged in, this module does not show on this page, and the content shows. And the interesting thing about that is if we go to, let's go up here to content, let's go to site modules, and we'll look at the highest number here on the right hand side. I think it is, please log in. I think it's this one here. This module here, and you'll see that I have it set for, let's see, published position, conditions. All right, yes, I have conditions. It shows anyone that sees, anyone who's not logged in, it shows to them, and it shows on all of the case studies folder. These are conditions from Advanced Module Manager, and then from Regular Labs. But I probably have done this wrong, because what I needed to do was show this to all groups except for Joomla Training Cohort people. My brain is still firing up here. And so, but really, what I need to change today is to make it so that all of the pages are visible, because I want people to be able to see what's on there, what's worth signing up for. I also want Google to be able to spider the pages. I only want to hide the videos. And now that that's working, I can do that with Advanced Module Manager. I can do that with conditional content. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Bjorn says that he registered but can't log in. All right, Bjorn, let me just move this over to another screen here. And let's go to just down here. Of course, I don't want to give away everyone's names here. Let's see. Okay, Bjorn, you're registered with your, I bet, let me just check, because I'm also doing this and have Community Builder on here. Let's see if maybe you did not get activated there. For some reason, Bjorn, you are not approved in Community Builder. That might be from, well, you registered back in November, so it's probably before I had some settings. That's probably from before I fixed some settings. All right, you're approved, so you should be able to log in, Bjorn. So that's great. All right, so let me just get back to here. All right, and we'll jam that up there. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to menus, main menu, and then I'm going to search everything here, and going to see, you see that down here I have everything here available. All of the links are available. They're all set to public access except for Meet the Team, which is a page I need to work on. Oh, and store. All right. That's good. So now let's go to content and let's look at articles. And I'm searching by the high ones there. Public. These are all okay. Now here we and these okay. These super user ones are again the team pages. All right. So then what the heck did I do to Joomla Training Cohort case studies? What shows up here? Let's just see here. I gotta remember what I did. It's only a few days ago, but let's see. Regular labs for the win. That's right. That's right, Vinny. All right. I got to this by going Joomla Training Cohort. There we go. That's got the sign up there. Yeah. And then we've got, oops, there's Joomla Portfolio, Joomla Training Cohort. Case studies. All right, what does case studies link to? Let's just see here. We'll figure this out. Main menu, case, let's search for case. Case studies, right here. Oh, it's a blog. Okay, it's a category. That's right. That's what, this is a blog category. I go to content, I go to categories. I couldn't remember what I had blocked out here. And here, just for fun, let's filter the access, which will be Joomla Training Cohort. There you go. So these, I have these areas set that you can only see if you're in the Joomla Training Cohort group. So now what I'm going to do, and actually this one never ended up, I never ended up doing something with that yet, so I'm just going to publish that. But I'm going to select these. I'm going to go to batch, and I'm going to change the original access levels back to public. Now that means if I refresh here, that's going to load the page great just below here, but it still also shows this module because I'm not logged in, but I don't want to show that module anymore, so I'm going to unpublish it for now, because then here is the content. Now this is the video, and it's available publicly now, which is not what I want, but I do want the article available. So I'm going to go to modules and and I want to go to, oh, I mean, how do I get in administrator modules? Huh. All right. I'm going to unpublish these two modules. Just this one, please log in. All right, so I'm going to unpublish that. Now when I refresh back here, great, now we just get this. So what I'm going to do now is use conditional content, and I'm going to hide this video from everyone that is not logged in with the Joomla Training Cohort. So this is an article, and let's just clear that filter. And this is the one that we want to do here. Now, so here is the code for that, and what I'm going to do is go into code view, and I'm going to take this iframe right here. I'm going to cut that out, Control X. I'm going to copy it first, and then we'll take that out. And then I'm going to go down here to conditional content from regular labs. All right, so that's just regular labs. Hey, Stefan. No worries about being late. You've had a long day. Okay, conditional content. I'll just find the link for it so I can post it in the chat there. Copy. And basically, conditional content will display content based on the certain conditions, and the conditions we're going to set are the group that people belong to, or the access that they have. So conditional content, and here's what we're going to put. We can show some content, and then alternatively, we can hide it. So I'm going to put in the iframe. Whoops. The iframe for that video, the code there. And now I'm going to show it. And the alternative content here is going to be please log in. I'm going to fix this in a bit, so please log in. So we'll just put that there for now. And then the conditions. So do I have a selected an existing condition set? Let's see. This is new in this is Peter's new system. Peter Van Westen from Regular Labs. His new system for controlling when things appear or not. And so I'm going to do a new condition set, and this will be logged in to JTC. All right, logged into that. These things show if a person is logged in with access to the JTC. All right, now here's the thing. The condition. I want this to show if the person has an access level of Joomla Training Cohort. All right. Now I can add more rules, but that's basically it. If they're logged in, I want them to see it. And so now, if someone is logged in, they will see that content. If someone is not logged in, they will see the alternative content. And so we're going to insert that in there. And so you see what happens is it puts in some tags. This is show condition equals, these things show if a person is logged in. Oh, so it's showing actually the description. Yeah, that's a long alias. Yes. Well, I didn't realize it was going to, the alias, I wanted it to be able to read it. And I'm going to leave it that way because I want to be able to read it when I look at the list of things. You know, Peter did a very interesting, this was years ago, very interesting talk saying that computers were so fast now and internet connections were so fast that in programming, just spell out what things are. Don't put in secret codes that, you know, something like blue 22, because he says when you return to the code later, you use like, oh, what is blue 22? Or what is, so for instance, years ago, the very first word processor program that I bought was First Choice. I still have the manual for it out in my shop. And inside the code, everything that was a document had gerbil. I think it was gerbil. And anything that was a spreadsheet had hamster. So, you know, that was cute, and that was the way that someone just remembered different things. But if later on someone comes and says gerbil, what's that? Now, gerbil doc, of course I remember it, but anyway, so he stopped worrying about short things just because this is not a big deal. So because the speed is really not that much of an issue anymore, and it's only a few bytes. So and so that's going to be nice for my human eyes and brain later on when I go to do this again or make another module that will show only when people are logged in. So I'm going to go save here, even though we're in code view. Which means if I go back here, I'm hoping that this video does not appear and it just says please log in. Yes, excellent. Now, if I do log in, and I still have lots of work to do on this site for how it looks, but if I do log in, and I go back to here, the video shows that, oh man, and this is the other thing I noticed though with conditional content, that it really took over the whole width of the page. But that is working as far as the control goes. So what to do about that? Well, let's just see here. Player width. I guess I could paragraph text align. I'll have to do something to make that smaller. Now, yeah, use the CSS to override it. Yeah. And that CSS would be this. Let's go F12. And here's the whole video. Player, VP video wrap player. That's from, let's see, that is from Vimeo. Oh, that's CSS. I've got it behind here. What do I want to do? You know, I can actually change the width of that, even though it's coming from off of Vimeo. If I hit plus and then go width. No, that's not going to be it. Video wrapper back. Maybe it's going to be this. Maybe it's going to be this width. No, I'll find it. Video. Let's work our way up the top here. Div ID. This one here. Let's see. There we go. Player width. Aha. Yes. Okay. So that's what we're going to do there. It's going to be player width. So let's do this. Yeah, let's have to figure out something better for that, because I don't want to. We'll see. All right. Okay. Well. Player width. All right. Body class. Let's just see, and that's coming from Vimeo as well. Oh, let's try this video. Let's try this body class from Vimeo. Let's go here, and let's do this. Let's go width 50%. Oh, that's better. Although I think did I have the other change in there as well? Yeah. Let's refresh this. Oh, max width fit. No, let's try that then. All right, so we're going to select that. We've got body class VP center show focus. And we hit plus, because that is showing the player. All right. And you've max width. Max width. Fit. Content. Where to go? Oh. It went. Okay. So Oh, or max width 500. Yeah, let's do that. All right, max width 500 pixels. All right. Yes, really, really not behaving inside the container there. Interesting. And it looks like because it is, oh, here we got start iframe. Interesting. Start conditional content. I wonder if this is because I don't have the. I wonder if this is because it's not inside. It's just an iframe here, but it's not part of this paragraph. Huh. All right. Well, let's revisit this because I want to get. I actually just want to keep focusing on the conditional stuff here. So we'll just live with that for now. And okay, max width. Yeah, never use width. Not good for small screens. Good point. All right, now let's. I'm going to log out here. And that means I can go back to here. And it says to please log in. Yeah, the width of the iframe is set to 100%. Is it? See here, the iframe. Oh yeah, width. Oh, okay. Thank you. The width of the iframe. Let's put 50%. And the height. All right, let's see what that does. Of course, now I'll have to log back in. No worries. Log in. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. That's nice. Yeah, wrap it in a div called Vimeo JTC video. Yeah. Now I just need to get it to behave with the behave inside of the container. That's the problem. I wonder too if maybe I should double check that I've got the right embed code here, because no, I think that is the right one. Just looking up here and take out the size completely. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Padding 56.25%. What is this here? Yeah, this is not the same frame. I'm gonna. Oh, responsive or fixed. Oh, let's try this. Let's try this embed code. Yeah, this I'll tell you, for being so used to YouTube, Vimeo is a little bit different. So here, show conditions. I want to replace the iframe here, and let's replace the iframe with that other one. Okay, and let's refresh. Yo. Yep. All right. Width. Let's go auto. Is auto a thing? Auto. All right, let's see. Now on the plus side, look, it is behaving. Okay, well, something happened there. All right, so let's do this. Max width. Let's do max width. Let's do 500 pixels. Let's take the height out. Let's save there. Hi, Johan. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could do that. And the could put the plugin, but see, I have OCH Fit Vids in here too, so yeah, that's yeah. Then I don't need the frame code. Yeah, that's a good point. Now, yeah, and JCE has its own. It's just how it plays with this. Okay, well, let's try that. All right, I'm going to take this URL, and we're going to go in here, and I'm going to take the iframe out. Let's get that on its own line there, and then show if these can show. I'm going to let's paste that. Yeah, what did I just paste? I pasted the URL. Yeah, okay. Now, that's a good idea. Now, let's see how this looks. All right. Now, let's see here. Let's just see what the, see now this, okay, so then JCE puts in its own code for width and height. Okay, that's a good, thanks, Johan. That's a really good suggestion there. I was just kind of thrown off with, embedding the content here. So let's see, we'll refresh this. That's good. You know, I can live with that size, and we can play around with that later in the defaults in JCE. So yeah, all right, great. That means I can then go to log out, and then we'll go back to that page, and now it just says please log in. Now here, instead of having it please log in, I'm going to put a module in there so that people can see that they need to sign up for this. And so to do that, we'll go close, we'll go back to modules, site modules, and then we've got my please log in module here. Now this is a page builder CK module that I made. And now I just need to change this. So we have this image here that I put in there. I'm going to leave that there. I need to change the wording so that on here it says some content. Let's call this. Let's just make this specific. I'm going to save this as a copy. Okay, and I'm going to call this JTC video is hidden. All right, and I'm just going to basically say video on, oh, so let's go to here, and the text edition, title edition. Okay, a video on this page. Now let's see, to see the video on this page, please log in with your free Joomla Training Cohort membership. All right. To see the video on this page, please log in with your free Joomla Training Cohort membership. If you don't have a free JTC membership, yet you can create one using the button below. Yeah, Bjorn, this is the title. I've actually used the title just in this. Just shield your eyes, Bjorn, because I'm using the page builder. There's actually probably a better thing that I could do, but I just went with a I don't even know which one this is. Something that has a title and text with it. I forget which one it is. Now I'm going to show you something really interesting down here at the bottom that I did. But to see the video this page, to see the video on this page, please log in with your free Joomla Training Cohort membership. Okay, so now this module I have assigned. It's assigned to center top. I don't need that now. Hello, Zulima. Sorry, published. I don't need a position there, so watch. Now we'll go back to the article here. Let's just duplicate this tab. All right, so we'll close this. We'll go back to the article. We go back to oh my goodness, which articles? Why am I recreating that shaker PHP? Oh my goodness, what am I missing here? Recreating. I'm looking for recreating it. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. All right, so now here we have our conditionals. Show condition, if these things, okay, that is pretty long tag there. Show else. And instead of here showing else, I'm going to take out that please log in, and I'm going to put in a module, and it's going to be the most recent module, JTC videos hidden. Save. And now when I refresh, all right, now this, so my purpose for doing this, I need to have something that's a little bit easier to read because this is not laid out very well, is this, that I can now, in that article, I can now put a whole bunch of, I can put a whole bunch of descriptions and information. I can do my meta description. I can do my SEO. I can have this. It can be all available for people to see what's on the site and also for Google to search. But I still have this content that is required for people to log in and see. So that's pretty nice. And we've got this here. So this is obviously too big, and I need to do some layout stuff like that. This picture is too big. In fact, I probably should. Here, why don't we just change this right here? Go to that module, CK Builder. I'm going to add a column here, and then I'm going to move this item to the side, and then I'm also going to go here and I'm going to change the style of the picture, the image. Let's just make it 300. Let's make it 200. Right, great. And now I want this aligned in the middle, which means I click up here on the row and that aligns in the middle. I'll do the same thing here. Now that makes this a little bit, this makes this icon just a little bit too big, so I'm going to do that. And okay, so we'll save that, and we'll save, and then we'll go back here, and that's going to be nicer. Now I also probably want to have a little bit of a border around this, so let's see, let's go to the element for that row. And let's go to the row wrapper formatting. Let's put 20 pixels around it to just give it a bit more of a bit. And let's go to borders, and let's give this border radius of 25. Put that around there. And the border size, we will just give it a little border size of 5. And let's give it a color of orange. And say OK. That divides it up nicely there. So now I can go like that. Use the ID when adding modules in content, or you can't change the name of the module later. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, good point. So, yeah, good point. Module, use the ID. That's right. Good point. JTC video is hidden. All right. Now we'll save that. Now we'll go here and we'll refresh. Okay, and that's, you know, I can work on this. One last thing that we'll do here, we've got the column. I want to change, if I want to change the column width here. Let's see. Oh, is it mid row? Somehow I have to change. I want to change it somehow. I'll figure that out later. So that lets me, that makes things available for people to see. Now, something really cool that I'll show you. I don't know if it even will work now. When I had just the module showing on the page, you know, when you you try to view content that says, it brings up the error page saying the page couldn't be found, but it also says at the same time, you're not authorized to view this content. So I'm using for SEO and I had an error page on there. So I actually added to this module the CSS. I added some CSS so that whenever this module was shown, that it actually hid the error page, because at the end it was showing the for SEO error page. So I actually put in CSS in this module that would hide the error page message. Is it responsive? I believe it is. Let's go F12 and we will go here. Yes, it puts this at the top and it's just ugly with the icon. In fact, I probably don't need that icon, but that's okay. I'm working on functional, and I'll deal with ugly later. Sort of like when I was a kid. Send Tim to school. We'll deal with ugly later. Let's just get him functional. Okay, so and I'm pretty sure that I can change the width here, but that is great because now I can add content and people can still see it. Now, hey, just so that's good. I don't need this CSS hiding in here right now, so I'm going to X this out and say OK. Now that's good. There we go. That's Mary. Do you know how I can change the columns here in this row? Is it edit the styles? Styles, animations, effects, background overlay. Click on the 3 dots on the left. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, there you go. I forgot about the 3 dots. You know, I'm really enjoying Template Creator CK and Page Builder CK. There we go. Great. Yeah, I am enjoying them now. Oh, look at that. I do advanced layout. Oh, I can add a column. Oh, very cool. Anyways, yeah, I am really enjoying it. And now, good. So I'll close that. Let's just get rid of this icon here. You know, in fact, I probably have something better that I could put in there. Let's just see. Let's just fix this while we're here. Let's go like this, and let's go to add. What did I add? So I had icon and text. I don't even need that. I got a few things here. I think what I did was, did I do heading? No, that wasn't it. I did something. All right. Mary says, why you like it better in SP Page Builder. Column widths are very limiting in SP Page Builder. Okay. Yeah, it's just everything here, and it's nice that this is so fast. Also really like, too, that this button here is actually, I saved it so as my own element down at the bottom, which is really great, because then I can just add that button to other things. And what I've been doing is that I make some things in here, and I just put them. I make them in a module, and then I can just embed that module for building things. Oh, Stefan says he likes SP Page. Oh, you like SP Page Builder better. And Mary was saying that she likes this better than SP Page Builder, but that's okay, because you gotta like the tool that you're using. It's got to work for you. So, all right. So that is working, and that is very nice. Notice I have this image down here just so that it gets picked up for the SEO. Let's see, if we go to here, whoops, that's not what I wanted. So, and if I log in, yeah, it is very lightweight. All right, so if I log in and we go back to here, we've kind of got that. Great, that's good there. And then the reason I logged in, I want to see for SEO. So as for me to preview how this looks on a social network, there's this, but I don't want that image showing, of course. Interesting that it's picking it up. So what I'm going to do is say I want to use the thumbnail. That's that's great. And a little go to hasn't been shared before. Fetch new information. And now I don't have any meta description there, but that's what we will see. Nice. And that's good too, because I want that to get, I want to be able to populate this article with information that's going to attract people here and figure things out, and have tags to just different different extensions that are being used. Stefan says column width is possible to change in SP Page Builder, but the setting is a little harder to get to. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing with the page builders, and I guess with using the core too. You just have to know where stuff is or what things are, and where to find them, and then it becomes almost like second nature for doing that. Working on SP Page Builder, and for someone, my employee, the one that's the university student, he's in there. We're trying to figure out how to do some things. And it's interesting because as I watched, it was like, oh, I know exactly how I do this in Template Creator CK, just to add some things. So you're always limited by the options and of the page builders. Yeah, I do find that that Page Builder CK and Template Creator CK just give you access to everything. Yes, and Bjorn says core is the best. Core is the best. But you know what? A lot of people drink Pepsi if Coke isn't available. Although probably not. Who knows? Okay, so let's yeah, that was uh, just in talking about modules. Let's see here. If you want a module, Stefan says you don't have JCE in the core. Yeah, I know. It's everybody. Whatever gets you going. Whatever gets you going. It's yeah. It's like what is it like? I just there's people of all skills and abilities and and actually desires for what they want to be able to do as well, in working on their own sites. If you've got a business and you're just working on a site and you're trying to save money or get to the point where you can get someone else to work on it, then you want stuff that's easy to use, and you're not necessarily going to become a pro at everything because you've got so many other things to do for your business. So. And I guess ironically, I'm in that kind of spot for my own site here because there's things I want to do. I want to do things well. I want things to be fast. I don't have the same. I'm not in the place where I can develop a passion to do everything in the core because I'm not a detailed fiddly kind of guy, and I got to keep things moving. And I got a lot of stuff going on, as everybody does. But so you can only focus on so much stuff. So my hat's off to people that are great, and I see people building sites that are way better sites and doing things that I could not do without some of these tools. So I was just going to say this. Here is a module that I made with CK Builder, and it's just this: the Joomla Training Cohort has been launched. It was just an announcement. It's whatever this is. So you can see it on the site that it shows up here at the top. I just wanted to show you that if I set that module is set to conditions. It's set to only show for anything that's in the Joomla Training Cohort category. All right, so any content that's under the Joomla Training Cohort category. If I were to here, I'm just going to save this here. I'm going to make a copy of this. Okay, I'm just going to call this 2 right there. We'll leave it that way. Now, if I were to do a different condition, and I'm going to remove this condition set, and I'm going to say, if I say that this should be shown only to, I'm going to set it to access, let's see, access level. Now, if I say that this is public, all right, I'm going to save and close that condition. Set this to public, and then actually in here, I'm going to give this. I'll just call this example, and I'm going to show the title here. All right, and it's published. All right. Now, if we go here, we're going to see both up here because I'm logged in. Now I am logged in, so there's the one that's there, and this one shows. But now watch what happens. If I want this to only show when people are not logged in, I can go to here. I can go to conditions. I can edit this condition set, and instead I'm going to say, no, only show this if it's showing to guest. All right. Now, when we refresh, it's going to disappear because I am not, my profile is not added to the guest group. So this is really nice that if there's something that you want, so for instance, this login link over here in the user menu, I'm logged in right now. So why do I need to see the login menu? I can go to menus, and this is, oh, which menu is that? That is the user menu. Oh, menus, user menu. Oh my goodness. This is the user menu. Where did I go here? Community builder. No, that's not the menu. What is it? Weird. Edit module, menu position. Let's just open this up. Which one is it? User menu. Yeah. Where the heck is user menu? Isn't that weird? I must have changed the... It's not community builder. Oh, I'm filtering for case there too. Oh, it's a module. Okay. Well, oh, here it is. Yeah, oh, I had this filter up here. Sorry, it was filtering for case. Community builder, but I've renamed that module user. You're right, Stefan. Yeah, it's a module, but it should be showing up here. Yeah, if we look at that module, let's just close this here, and I go to user. That's what I've done. User menu, but it is of the it's and it's the community builder one, but I've named it user menu. Okay, yeah, that's what I did. So if I go down to login, this menu is public, but instead, if I change it to public access, oh no, down here behind me, If I change it to guest, now when I go to here and go refresh, login disappears because I don't need to see that. And in reality, I don't, I'm not going to see the, well, will I see the user menu if I log out? Let's see here. Let's log out. Let's go back. Yeah, I do get the user menu, but login shows up. So that's a really cool thing about guest and public. Public is for everybody. You will always see it. Everybody will see it regardless of what groups they're assigned to or if they're none. You said I disappeared too? Oh no. Thanks. Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. All right. So when I log out, login is there. If I log in and go back to a page that has that, whoops, daisy, you'll see that login is no longer there. I also could do the same thing with forgot login because I don't need to see that, and I'm not going to register in that either, am I? So that's good. We go back to these menu items, close. Let's see, let's go down here. So I don't need to go to register. I don't need to log in. That's already at guest. And I don't need to forget the login. So, and let's go batch. And let's change the access level to guest for those. And now, when we refresh, we have a much tidier little menu on the side here. And that is Cool. All right. So, public is for everybody. Guest is just for people that are not logged in but happen to be on the site. But you don't log in as a guest. So, all right. So let's go back to here, and let's go to Advanced Module Manager. Let's clear that. Let's go to example 2, and we will do I want to delete that yet? Maybe I'll show you what it's doing. Let's do something cool here. I'm going to log out, and I'm going to go back. Now, here is, we have this example 2 module here. So this is up here that I want. But I'm just going to show you that anywhere that this, how you can add CSS conditionally to a page. I guess you could do that a number of ways. But if you only, yeah, I guess you could do with, with Sorcerer. All right. I don't want to get too fancy here, but I'll show you. Sorcerer. But Sorcerer, you would have to put in an article. I'll just show you what I did, and you can tell me if you can think of another way. What I did was this. Let's go F12. Let's get rid of that. This is the A link. All right. This is page header to A. I'm going to change this to green. A nice bright green. All right. All right, so now I take the CSS. Oh, and this is, I'll make sure I turn off the proper thing. I take the CSS that I've just changed, page header to, copy, and I say, all right, now let's put this back on. I go back into the module manager, example 2, and now I go to Page Builder CK, and now I'm going to add code. And that's down at the bottom here, code. I'm going to just put some code in this row here. And this is what I'm going to put. I'm going to put the text in here. I'm going to put style, the CSS, and then a closing style. And I'm going to check that. Now, I'll say this. So basically, I'm changing the CSS on any page. I'm adding CSS, custom CSS on any page where this happens to meet the conditions to be seen. Mary says she uses the use the icon all the way on the left. It's designed to add CSS. The very bottom left. Bottom. Oh, this one here. Okay. But does that adds it to the whole template, right? I think. Or is it just adding it to this module? Oh, add it to the page. Oh, it just adds it. Oh, okay. Ah, that's pretty cool. Oh, good. All right. So I could, so then I could just go Control V. Oh, excellent. So that means I don't need this. So I'll take that out. Okay. Now if I save this, now watch, we'll go back here. We'll refresh. And, see the custom CSS. Oh, I got some custom CSS already in here that's changing that template. Huh. Interesting. So it was there. So it, sorry, I gotta hide this here. So somewhere in custom CSS, when this was getting designed, the page builder, and I think that one of my team in the summertime did that. The co-op students. So they put custom CSS in there, instead of changing page header to, but that's all right. So, hello, Michael. Good to see you today. So let's go back and let's just do one thing here. We'll go into here. Let's do this. Important. Does it go before the... Yes. Exclamation mark. Just for now, we'll do it that way. It's not the... You don't want to use that too much. We refresh. And now it's green. But if I log in, and then go back, I really should just have this page out on its own. It goes back to dark because the CSS is not being loaded with that module. So yeah, one little glitch there because I had the CSS in the big custom CSS for it, but that's kind of a neat way to assign it. Now, of course, you could do that with conditional content in a module that's everywhere, but you can change CSS based on whether someone's logged in or not, using a couple of tricks like that. I wonder, in fact, just to, all right, so let me just close this. Let me just take this off the site now. Trash that, yeah. If I go to components, template creator, CK, template list, CyberSalt default. Do I have, here's where I can put the CSS in, and this is where there's a bunch of custom CSS. All right. Great. You know, a very interesting thing about the co-op students that I had, they very much were interested in doing their own coding. And even just even seeing where they put the custom CSS in that, it reminds me that they just like changing the code and putting it somewhere. And in that sense, they were not, excuse me, they weren't so not suited, but they weren't so much interested in the page builder. They just like coding, so that was good. If I add an item, I could add I could add a module. Oh, excuse me. You could add a module to a template that just had a whole bunch of conditional CSS based on who was logged in. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything with that CSS, Bjorn. But I'm just thinking that if you wanted to have custom CSS based on which user group was logged in, you could actually just put all of that conditional content inside of a module and put your CSS in there, so that if someone's logged in as a member, then certain CSS things apply. I don't know why you would do that, but it's just more fun knowing how to do it. So let's just exit. We'll say OK. All right. Now about last week, let's go to here. Let's go here. Let's go refresh. I'm going to log out because I don't like having all those little things there. If we go to NetShaker, I did finish up the 2 articles that we created using ChatGPT last week. So, and I put them in the I put them the links at the in the description for that video and pinned a comment, but I'll put them in here too. So there was this first one, why migrate? Now notice, I need something more exciting at the top. This is sort of boring. But there's the why migrate to from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4 article that we worked on together. So because I know that I wanted to supply it so you could get the text and rework it how you want. And then also, that's PHP 7.4 is now end of life. So I'm going to paste that in there. Stefan says you have to keep conditional content and conditions apart and use them effectively. You create a condition, and then in conditional content you select to show or hide the content based on the condition. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm if I was switching words back and forth there, yeah, conditional content and conditions. Yeah, I mean conditional content is really just conditions for text or for content, whereas conditional conditions is for modules or other things. I guess re-replacer, that's another place that's got conditions. So yeah, pretty powerful options though. Look at that goon there smiling at us. So yeah, so I did get those two things on there, and now the rest is just for me to putter away at getting things. I had an interesting thing last night. For some reason, this scrolling did not work, or the slideshow did not work in Chrome. Excuse me while I make sure that I hit the right button there. And I did a whole bunch of looking into why it wasn't working. Then I found it was working in other browsers, and it's working now since I restarted. So yeah. Yes, Stefan, for modules and other extensions for regular labs. Yes. Okay. Well, that makes me happy to have that sorted out, because now if we go to Joomla Training Cohort, there's that. There's you can now sign up for that. We'll just check this out here. I think I'm going to do a different menu for the Joomla Training Cohort as well for those pages, just so that there's not so much stuff that's so buried down here. And case studies. This is now. Is your case? Yes, case study candidate. That's a form for them. People want to volunteer to have their pages be in a case study. There's what is the JTC login? No, I don't think I need that. There. Let's go JTC. Oh, JTC membership. There we go. I got membership working thing. Next thing is the forum. That's the last thing really get things going. That and the team page as well that I talked about last week. Let's just go down to here and go to main, and let's scroll down to. Oh, and that's just a separator, that login down here. I can take that out, and the forum link is there. Login. Oh, it's this one here, Community Builder login. That's underneath JTC. Oh, that's a okay. I'll look at that later. All right, so let's trash that. Let's go to the old Akiba backup here. Components, Akiba backup, control panel. And let's just give that a backup since we're at a good spot there. All right, Well, why don't let's go and see what new extensions are. Manage, install extensions, install from web, current Joomla version, newest first. See if anything new is being released for the Joomla. TF lists. Joomla custom fields plugin to display a linked list of items divided into sections. Let's see what that does. Close my Vimeo, close that. By TechFry. We've looked at stuff from them before. No demo. Option to create ordered or unordered lists. Add custom classes for styling. So Joomla custom fields plugin to display linked list of items, divide it into sections. It'd be nice if they had a demo of that. Navigate to Joomla custom fields plugin to display linked list of items, divide it into sections. They have 25 other extensions. TF Greet module displays logged in user information on the website. Well, I've got a bunch of things here. All right. Okay, essentials for Virtumart. Okay. Quick user redirect pro. Hi Yanis, how are you? Good to see you. All right. Yanis, I don't know if you replied to my question yet or not. I haven't seen your email. Yanis, what's new? What are you working on? You have any new earth changing extensions that you're going to spring on us someday? This plugin for Joomla 3 and 4 automatically directs users to a certain menu item or link after they logged into the front end. You can set up individual forwardings for specific user groups and single users. This plugin is useful if you want to give users direct access to a page without them having to click through the menu first. You did reply a few hours. Okay, great. The plugin is quickly installed and the groups, users, and redirects are set up with just a few clicks. Well, that's pretty cool. Is that something that I can use? Because when I have people sign in, if someone signs in and they're in the Joomla, where do I might want them to just go to their profile anyways. Okay. All right, there's the free version there. Restrict username field. Oh, Yanis, trolling for some work here. So Mary says Community Builder login module has that. Yeah, you can. Mary, does it redirect based on the user group? Although what you could do in Community Builder, what you could do is you could create a login with a redirect and make the login appear only for, you can have multiple login modules, and if, oh no, because that would be for logging in. You never know what group they were. Do I have any feature extension idea for my next project or websites? Yanis. Oh man, I have so many ideas. Hey, you know what? Someone here, Yanis, this might be interesting. Someone asked me about this. This is just a quirky. This would just be a quirky little thing. Let's go here. Someone asked me this question. Did I know of any tool or any way that when you typed in a password, that it would give you a score, a running score on if you were meeting the password requirements in Joomla. So in Joomla you say it's got to be, we can set, it has to be 10 characters, it has to have a number, a special character, a capital. So if they were registering a password here, so let's say if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it says here, enter a valid password, and this is the login for Community Builder. It says here, enter a valid password, no spaces, at least 6 characters, contain lower and uppercase letters. But he said it would be really nice if there was a score. And of course, it would have to be, as you typed, it would be looking at it would load the requirements of what Joomla is looking for, the settings in Joomla, and it would tell you. I've seen models where there's been a box, and as you log in and create a profile, it says you have to have, it has all the conditions, and as you meet them, it turns green. Anyway, so that was just that's just a quirky thing someone asked me about and said, hey, do you know, is there anything like this for Joomla? So I thought that would be cool. So I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's anything that you want to work on or anything, but it is kind of a neat little idea. So that would be a cool feature. I was contacted by Rick Spahn from R2H, and he has made a editor plugin for ChatGPT. He was watching us doing ChatGPT stuff on the live stream, and he made the editor button. So I'm going to do a video on that and where to find it. So it's, remember, we were copying and pasting. It was creating problems. Copying from ChatGPT and pasting, it was messed up. Now we can put it right in the editor. So I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to do a video on that. Mary says, you don't think out of the box, but Community Builder has many options, so you sure there's a way? Yes. Yeah, based on groups, I don't know. The other thing, too, is if someone logs... yeah, I mean, Community Builder does have a lot of stuff like that, too. I know that you can do some programming. It's pretty crazy. I was struggling to get I had this sign up with Community Builder. I'm using the Honeypot. Love Honeypot for stopping spam, but I could not register. I spent almost a day trying to figure it out, and I updated it to the latest version of something that started working. So I'm still not. We've all experienced it. You've just tried so many things. You're trying so many different. You're trying to change one thing at a time to see what's fixing it. But you do a bunch of things. You try some things. You get so confused. The thing's working. You have no idea what you did to fix it, but you're just happy, and you move on. Going to also something. Speaking of ChatGPT, just I used it to write meta descriptions for those articles. So, for instance. Let me bring that up. Chat AI. Go in there. So, oh, and this is actually, remember, this is a Chrome plugin that Chuck shared last week. Stefan says this extension seems abandoned, so it's something to take up. Which extension is that? Or are you going to post the link, Stefan? Michael's got that there. Let's just see. Anyway, so that Chrome extension, AIPRM, worked. I added that, and here's what it does. It's pretty cool. That's, in fact, let's just do this keyword strategy. Create a keyword strategy and SEO content plan from one keyword. So if we click on that, Oh, I see. Yes. Michael Ritchie's password strength. J3. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to come out with it for 4. But I wonder if that's what that was, just ranking it too. So keyword strategy, output in English. What's my keyword? Let's put into this. Let's just go Joomla. Keyword strategy for Joomla. You did paste it? Maybe I missed it. Wait. Oh, Stefan. Hey, guess what? You did, but you don't have a wrench. Hey, everyone, let's hand out a wrench. We haven't done that in a while. Do 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 do. Stefan, you will now have a wrench next to your name, I think, when you post a link. So try posting that link again. Making you a moderator. Anyways, yeah, ChatGPT, keyword, search intent, title. I haven't seen Stefan's wrench there yet, but Michael's so fast on the emoticons there. Meta descriptions for different things. Joomla templates, Joomla extensions. This is so just you know, I also did let's see, upgrade to. Here's what I wrote here. Write me 160 character meta description for this text, and then I pasted the text of the article. Now it did not keep it down to 160, but it did give me something here which I was able to manage myself. There you go, Stefan. Posting the link there. Learn the benefits and potential downsides of updating your Joomla site from PHP 7.4 to higher version. Improve performance. Da, da, da. And I edited this down to 160 characters. Oh, okay. And Stefan did post a link to the same thing from Michael Ritchie. All right. So yeah, enjoying the ChatGPT trying stuff there. Just again, just filling things in. It was just so much easier. It's so much easier to have a suggestion than to edit and say what you want as well. So yeah. All right. Let's see extensions. Outer scripts. This extension enables the use of unique external scripts in Joomla pages. All right, so another sort of sorcerer kind of thing. Wonder who does that. If they have other extensions. They have other extensions here. Portfolio. Layouts for portfolios, nice. Domain age checker, free. Lesson code minifier, code prettifier. This is portfolio cases. Let's see what that is. This component allows you to display your work with 3 different layouts and a combination of filters and sorting for each layout. Let's see the demo. With 3 various layouts and combination filters sorting for each layout, portfolio case component. Stefan says he misses in Joomla for a good resource booking system and a good directory for just anything. All right, so this person's got a filtering grid here. Joomla. Filter. Okay, tags, responsive, filter. Okay. This must just be doing articles, right? Oh, or that's actually going through to a component portfolio cases, portfolio case 22. So this might be a... Mary says, you think that custom fields have taken over basic directory extensions. There are many directories, but they're old and very complex. Interesting. This is interesting. This looks like... So they've got it here, this extension. They're making portfolios for each project. And related projects. So that's interesting. It looks good. Let's go back. Portfolio, so it's a component, allows you to display your projects. It supports any device and presents your portfolio using jQuery CSS3 with a variety of animations for each layout, desktop, for both admin and front-end users. It provides a modal pop-up for image. Provide a category and tag for each case study. Ah, interesting. Yanis, yes, the best way to create a directory now is with COM content and custom fields. Stefan says custom fields doesn't replace a real searchable directory. And Yanis says you can use the API to create a module to search in the COM content. I think also Blue Coder, Sakis. Sakis is his first name, I think. He's got a... Blue Coder is a thing for searching inside of... for searching inside of custom fields. The filtering solution for Joomla 4, filter your content using custom fields, categories, and tags. Learn more. Stefan, have a great rest of your night. But I think this Blue Coder, this is, I think, and actually we had Sakis on showing this. Filters combined with Joomla Smart Search, filters from custom fields, categories, and tags. So that's probably a good way to go as well. Okay, geo deals. Did we? I think we're getting the ones that we looked at. This is 2 weeks ago. Yes. Date added January 24th. We've seen these. Yanis, yeah, Sakis. Yeah, he is a he's a good developer. He's one of the good ones. There's lots of good ones, but all right. Well, that's going far back as what we've seen. So. All right, well, onward and upward. We'll just keep plugging away on my stuff here. It's not actually a directory, but it's archiving the content. Yeah, is it doing a search? Because it works with the Smart Search as well, right? I just added Smart Search to a huge site the other day, and the database has grown by at least 4 gigabytes. So I mean, it's like we're talking about. It was like thousands of articles, but then there's like 100,000 forum posts that it was going through as well. So chat on right. All right. Let's see. There we go. Well, everybody, let's fix this up here. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, 4 gigabytes. And I told him, I said, if we told the client, I said, if we change the settings and go through, and it's going to just be even more as we do the forum posts. But anyways, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping me out with your tips and that along the way. That was really great. It was good to spend time with you again today. And that will wrap it up for now. So keep your eye on the Joomla Training Cohort. We'll start getting some more things happening there. Get that forum happening. Get everything happening. But all right. So as usual, I hope that wherever you are, that this finds. Oh yeah, be it morning, afternoon, evening, or tomorrow, that this finds you well. Until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.